this matchup tonight, these two teams are the best in the league.
Now, these are two teams, Kevin, who we expect to see playing deep into the postseason. They have veteran leadership, they have good young talent, and of course they have an orchestrator over there as their head coaches who have them pointed in the right direction.
You always talk about chemistry too.
Well, that's a big help. No team that wins a championship does not have tremendous chemistry.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Green is out there with Pachulia. And there's Klay Thompson. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's McCaw in at the 2 spot. Dedmon. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
High-level offensive rebounder. Aldridge has the wingspan and timing to get to those.
McCaw, the pass to Green. Picked by Pachulia. Down low. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Warriors on D. Outside Aldridge. And Green now, top of the key. Takes the three. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, that is what he does. Just deadly beyond the arc. Green is one of those guys you cannot afford to leave for a second.
Curry dishes to Green. Here's McCaw. There's the screen. Thompson from long range. The shot that time not on target. Empty that time from Leonard. Parker kicks to Dedmon. Shot from the wing, and it's good off the back rim and in. Aldridge has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, I feel like he can make that one blindfolded. Aldridge, as usual, cashing in from mid-range.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
That they did, and he's the one guy on D you can't leave alone, or he's going to get to the bucket over and over. Just torched him there.
Parker passes to Aldridge. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Gentlemen. And certainly LaMarcus Aldridge has the capability to be a go-to scorer, but Brent, he takes a lot of mid-range contested jump shots. Those aren't historically really Spurs types of shots.
Well, it's been interesting, Kevin, because LaMarcus Aldridge is so good at the mid-range that it's made Popovich rethink some of his offensive calibration, and they've searched him out in the spots where he's best. I think his comfort level continues to rise inside of this offense, and he'll get more and more efficient. There's no doubt that the biggest free agent splash made in 2015 was the Spurs signing of LaMarcus Aldridge. They'd planned for 3 or 4 years to try and get him to San Antonio, really fitting in the mode of Tim Duncan scoring on that left block. But being close to Dallas, near his family, that was a significant factor, along with winning.
And of course, for Aldridge, location wasn't the only attraction. Brent, the chance to win and compete for championships had to be the most important factor.
Well, he knew it was going to be a little bit of time and a little bit of sacrifice in joining San Antonio. Maybe miss a few all-star games he otherwise might have played in as a member of the Blazers. But winning the most paramount, and in time, his role will only grow as this roster turns over.
Parker kicks to Aldridge. Feeds to Dedmon. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
He really could time those perfectly. What an assist.
Warriors trail by 4. Pachulia sets a screen for Curry. With the floater, and it's in there.
Man, they're operating on the same page thus far. 4 of 5 have found the net.
Here's the screen. Parker dishes to Dedmon. To the middle. Here's Leonard. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Leonard's got his first 2 points of the night.
High percentage look for Kawhi there. He's developed such good touch inside. That one's automatic.
Here's Pachulia. Got a piece of it. Pushing it up. There's the 3. Aldridge misses. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Back to Curry. And the pass to Pachulia. A rebound by the Spurs. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And what a luxury when you have depth. I mean, a lot of their scoring in that win came from their reserves. And make no mistake, they carried the load for that team.
It was a big, big night for their bench, no doubt about it. When the backups were called on, they were ready. They never missed a beat with the second unit on the floor.
Warriors trail by 4. Curry passes to Pachulia. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Chance now to take a look at the steal numbers over the last couple months. The scope of that for Ginobili.
I feel like he hasn't been paying as much attention to the defensive aspect of the game as he needs to. His steals have dropped over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that fire on D.
Thompson inside the line and misses it off the right side of the rim.
He could not have been any more wide open, guys. Wow, I bet he nails that shot next time he gets a clean look.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
San Antonio shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. Free throw no good for Parker. And Tony Parker, the third Frenchman ever to play in the NBA, and unquestionably the best.
Well, we've seen a lot of his countrymen follow in his footsteps, and he came over so young. At that time, he was the youngest point guard in the NBA since Magic Johnson was in 1979. And like Magic, he quickly earned some championship hardware.
Spurs leading by 6. Green kicks to Parker. There's the dish to Leonard. And it's good, in the assist by Parker. Leonard's got his second bucket of the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Parker kicks to Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Yeah, and that's what you want from your point guard. Parker distributing the ball wonderfully on that possession.
Pass to Green. Picked by Pachulia. Thompson for the triple. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. Dedmon's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Parker outside. Green kicks to Parker. 6 on the shot clock. And shot on the way. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Now, shots like that drive coaches batty. I'll be shocked if he attempts that shot again.
Over to the wing. Parker against Curry. Thompson outside. The screen from Thompson. McCaw, the pass to Curry. No good from outside.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Knocked away. It's stolen by Green. Here's McCaw. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Just doing the...
In for Pachulia. And it's Iguodala in for McCaw. Spurs leading by 6. And with Green, so often you'll see him grab a rebound, bring it up the floor, then set up the score. He really looks like a point guard.
Yeah, passes as well as any lead guard in our league, has a great idea of the moment, knows exactly when and where everyone is on the floor, and minimizes his turnovers as well, and has a terrific assist-to-turnover ratio. And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Gasol a screen. Ginobili dishes to Mills. There's the 3. The Spurs rebound. Gasol. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Curry. The past month has been surreal. right around 25 points per, 7 assists, and just over 2 steals. And he brings that offensive firepower to the team. Scoring just comes naturally.
Two shots.
That free throw good from Gasol. One thing that Greg is often underappreciated about Pau Gasol is just how aware he is out on the floor, not only on the defensive end, how he'll help out, but also his vision as a passer on the offensive side.
Really, Kevin, one of the best passing bigs to ever play the game, and it's a part of why he's been the crux of so many offenses. Very good at identifying and exploiting a mismatch for himself or others. Never forces things on offense and always takes what the team's given.
And here's Livingston. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game.
And really, Gasol does an incredible job getting his hands up in the air, which results in a ton of rejections.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now Mills. 9 points last game. Up top, Leonard. Inside. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And you know, you look at the depth of the Warriors, never mind their dominant starting 5, Greg. Their reserves are as good as some starting units in the NBA.
And for some teams, that can cause problems, where guys aren't playing as much as they feel they deserve. When you're playing for a team that's competing for a championship, though, players understand that some sacrifice is required.
And the first one at the line is good.
And they've clearly been the aggressors here early on, drawing fouls and working themselves to the line.
And so David Lee nails them both. It's amazing to watch these NBA athletes competing every day. You and I get the lucky seat right there in front midcourt. Such size, such athleticism. It's intimidating. Who are the most intimidating players you think in the game today?
If you go to Detroit and you want to match up with number 0 there and Andre Drummond,
look out.
You're in for a long night.
Harness yourself in.
The way that he can patrol the middle, Kevin, and the way he's relentless at coming at the offensive glass and the defensive glass all game long, I'm really interested in the development of Andre Drummond as the centerpiece, figuratively and literally, for the Detroit Pistons.
And the first one at the line is good.
Coach Pop often talks about the value of corporate knowledge, the procedures and shared philosophies that guide his basketball teams year after year. They're actually compiling a database called the Spurs Way to make sure that knowledge is passed down over time.
And David West drops them both. And you think of the incredible success, Brent, the Spurs have enjoyed. You know it firsthand. You'd love to look at that written record for the Spurs and see that recipe.
Well, as much as there's X's and O's that go on in between the lines for the San Antonio Spurs, it's just very hard to duplicate or emulate what it is that the Spurs have been able to find in terms of the character of their team. That's what many franchises right now, Kevin, I don't think have a great handle on. Worked himself into the mid-range area, smaller defender on him, so that's a high percentage look.
Over in the corner, Livingston. Picked by West. Pass to Clark. The 3. A rebound by the Spurs. Last time they met was right here, and they came out with a win.
And the last time these teams met, it was a walk in the park, and everybody got in on the act. Their bench was spectacular in that win.
Well, they built up the big lead and then let the second unit get out there and do their work. And you're right, the guys coming in off the bench were spectacular. They put up a ton of points.
was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Block shots, a stat that sometimes doesn't tell the whole story. Big-time shot blockers aren't always elite defenders. And then the opposite is true. Their block shot totals don't quite capture that great impact they really have defensively.
You know, and Hakeem the Dream, certainly one of the greatest all-around players to have ever played the game. An endless array of offensive moves down low, no doubt. And defensively, his numbers speak for themselves. I mean, almost 4,000 career blocks, 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards, just a legendary low-post defender.
And that one misses.
And this Warriors team, so dominant on so many levels. But for me, what energizes them is that fluidity and that unselfishness of their offense. I mean, it's so much fun to play that way, and that joy feeds into every aspect of the game.
The Spurs making a switch here. Simmons is checked in. He's off on the second. And the Warriors with such terrific decision-making and ball movement. It's hard to beat them playing old-school isolation offense.
And modern NBA defenses make it hard to score that way. Meanwhile, the Warriors are able to create open looks time and time again with their skill level and constant motion.
Kicks to Mills. Outside Gasol. Passes it to Simmons. The inside, covered by Barnes. 8 feet away. The shot, no good.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And there's the feed to Livingston. Here's Clark. That shot off the mark. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. And Mills kicks to Ginobili. .133 left in the first quarter of the game. The pass to Gasol. West with the steal. West with the block. Lee kicks to Mills. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Ginobili gets a wide open look. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Warriors trail by 9. This is to Livingston. Pick by West. Livingston passes to West, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And Mills kicks to Gasol. Good-looking screen by Gasol. The 3 from Mills. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
There's 38 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Clark. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Mills with it. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Ginobili outside. Lee outside. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And here's Mills from the arc. It's Clark with the rebound. To the paint. And David West, the bucket on the assist by Livingston. West has got 6.
They really did a nice job of getting the ball into an area where good things tend to happen, and they did.
And so the first quarter is in the books.
What happened with Tony Parker? Remember when he first came on the scene, it was not a cakewalk for him. He had his struggles, and now we're talking about a guy who's going to be in the Hall of Fame.
And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
Just almost an intimidating factor when you're able to go out and consistently come up with the block shots like they have defensively.
I like the fact that they love to protect the rim, love to send shots back in your face, and really, they're good at it.
Mills and Manu at the guards. Aldridge out there with Pau Gasol. And it's Simmons in at the small forward position. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. And he knocks down the first one. And you look at the value of outside shooting, Brent, in today's game, never greater. But do you think the players themselves are getting better, more skilled at long-range shooting?
I do think that you're seeing some improvement. What's interesting is how many coaches are asking their big men to step outside and how much it's changed some of their games. One of the players I look at in his first few years was Al Horford, who shot very few three-pointers, gotten close to attempting about 100 plus every year for the last 3 years. So guys are getting better. They're being asked to do more, and if they're diligent with their practice, they absolutely can see that kind of improvement.
Like an Anthony Davis picking one thing in the offseason to work on, but it makes him that much more versatile a player with New Orleans.
And then all of a sudden you open up Pandora's box with what it is a coach can do when your player can go out and show that kind of skill. It becomes an unlimited place.
Absolutely. Good point. The Spurs have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
Gentlemen, two shots. Move shots.
And that one misses.
Second player taken in the 2006 NBA draft. Aldridge has been an all-star multiple times and one of the game's most prolific scorers over the past decade.
Good on the second free throw.
And when you look at the Spurs, it's about the offensive philosophy in terms of ball movement. You look at the numbers, players shoot much more efficiently off of the catch than they do with the dribble. The Spurs exemplify the good to great in ball movement.
Green, the screen. Now here's Iguodala. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Houston. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. And the Spurs offense, just beautiful basketball. They call it good to great. You pass up a good shot to set up your teammate with a great shot.
Well, I think what they do well, Kevin, is always explore what it is they can get to first. If it happens in the first 6 seconds, they'll take advantage of you. And if they don't, they'll get into the half court, run multiple pick and rolls. And every time somebody needs an outlet, there's a guy in the right spot to bail you out on the possession. It's often beautiful to watch.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Guys, we know Stephen Curry is beloved by his teammates. One of his teammates, Sean Livingston, once said of him, he's one of the most humble superstars by far. It resonates throughout the locker room. But on the court, he has some swagger, some edge. Curry says, I'm still the same person. Still do the same stuff in my spare time. That keeps me grounded, keeps me normal. Guys?
And his character, just one more thing people appreciate. Thank you, David. Mills dishes to Gasol. And good as it rattles through the hoop. Gasol's got 7.
And the defense can only do so much. Gasol knows he can get his shot up over anyone in this league.
Outside Curry. Fires the 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And Mills kicks to Aldridge. Aldridge a screen. Ginobili with the 3. Good D by Thompson. Warriors trail by 3. The 3. Again, the miss by Thompson.
But his offense just has not been there tonight. And he needs to step up his game because there's still time to recover.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. He kicks to McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
How about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Well, this team now has to settle in right here and have a great possession without getting so aggressive that you compound your mistake.
Iguodala kicks to Green. To the middle. On the wing, Thompson. McGee a screen. Feeds it to Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Leonard on the wing. He's covered by Iguodala. Leonard against Iguodala. Shoots a fader. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Outstanding D there. They really got up in his shirt and made him uncomfortable.
Here's Curry, a 32-point game for him in the win against Houston.
And he also controlled the boards. He just seemed to be in the right position every time the ball came off the rim. That's one of those quarters where you're just incredibly frustrated that you did not impact it the way you wanted to. So nothing going right now.
Nobody near Leonard. Sinks the triple. Leonard's got 9.
Oh, no. Just don't let him get his feet set. Leonard has become a deadeye on the catch and shoot opportunities.
Curry passes to Thompson. And it's Thompson again missing.
Yeah, this is a terrible start for him, and it has to be weighing on him.
Ginobili kicks to Leonard. He dishes it to Gasol. Down low. Ginobili. And Thompson sends it back. And the wide open shot from Green. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. Green's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. The Spurs have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. And Mills kicks to Gasol. Inside. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And what about the way Gasol sees the floor? So gifted at whipping the ball all over to the open man.
The dish to McGee. Outside Curry. Launches it. A rebound by the Spurs. They've led by as much as 10. Leonard kicks to Aldridge. Where you look around the league and teams are starting to dig into the numbers and really analyze the game carefully. I know that you enjoy analytics. You've always been known yourself as an efficient scorer. When you take a look at the numbers, how do you see them? How do you interpret them?
I think there are some things that are very advantageous for players to take a look at with regards to how it is that they play and where they're most effective. Because one of the things, Kevin, it can sort of reestablish your confidence. And there can be spots on the floor where you get to where you might feel better because somebody has presented those numbers to you. I will tell you, Kevin, that probably the guy that I played with in the latter stages of my career that used the numbers the most was a guy by the name of Shane Battier. Shane loved to look deep into the books and try to gain some sort of advantage numerically and statistics-wise on his opponent, and really was one of the few guys that would go deeper than most.
Have analytics changed the game, do you think?
I believe so, but still for players, I think that they're a long way from being able to understand exactly what it is that the numbers are telling them. That time is coming where players really want to know those kind of things, and the tutorial sessions between the coaching staff and the players, I think, are on the horizon.
Pass to McCaw. Thompson from long range. Drills it from outside. Thompson's got 6 points.
That's the 2nd long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
Pass to Parker. Fires from the wing. That shot off. Curry with the defensive effort. Green dishes to Curry. There's McCaw. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Fader on the way. Here's Green, and it's blocked. Aldridge against Green. That's no good, and he's 3 for 5.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
And good defenders know it's about angles. Got great position and really bothered the release point.
Kawhi Leonard. And then for Golden State, David West, he's checked in for Green. Barnes comes in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Warriors trail by 3. Livingston passes to McCaw. And here's Pachulia. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Livingston kicks it to West. Clock at 6. Here's Pachulia. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That one misses for Pachulia. The Spurs have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. No good from Simmons. Warriors have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. Offensive rebound. Barnes. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And here we can now take a look at how the ratio was between the 3s and the 2s last season for the Warriors.
And we see the central role that long-range shooting played for them offensively. One of the top teams in the league when it came to taking and making the triple.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And the stability of the San Antonio roster had always been one of their strengths, but with the departure of some of their veteran stalwarts, this Spurs team has a new look.
It's been really interesting how they've restructured what it is the franchise's foundation is going to be as they move forward. Obviously, Kawhi Leonard and LaMarcus Aldridge becoming the pillars of what the next 5 or 6 years of San Antonio Spurs basketball will be.
Parker inside. He's covered by Livingston. Here's Lee. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Brent, as we move to the middle of the season, how do coaches shift in how they prepare for games?
Well, now we're talking about, Kevin, chapter 6, 7, and 8 of the playbook. You're able to go a little bit deeper.
Yes.
You're able to start establishing new sets, and then maybe some of the wrinkles on the old sets that you started the season with. This gives you great confidence and a great challenge mentally for teams to stick with it.
Keeping it fresh for a coach, one of the main things they've got to do during a long season like this.
Well, it really helps the players' mentality to hear different words from the coaches throughout the course of the NBA season. Well, he makes the big bucks because he's expected to knock those shots down. The D was there, but that's no excuse. He has to hit those shots.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
Well, we talk about the D. Let's credit the offense. He attacked right there from the moment he saw the opening, not letting the defense react.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Warriors have made 2/3 of their free throws tonight. 6 of 9 to be exact.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Free throw dropped for David West.
The team just cannot get into a groove from the free throw line. It's a common problem for them.
Ian Clark's checked in for McCall. And David West drops them both. San Antonio leading. Parker kicks to Simmons. Back to Parker. Screen by Lee. Just 5 to shoot. Parker kicks to Green. From the wing. And it's Simmons. That time on the assist by Green. And the Spurs lead by 4. Golden State's gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. Kicks it to Barnes. He feeds it to West. Here's the 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Dedmon's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Down low, here's Lee, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot, he'll shoot 2. It's going to be on David West.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
The Spurs have made 8 of their 12 free throws in this game.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
And that one falls for David Lee.
And Pop now in his 2nd decade as head coach of the Spurs, closing in on the 3rd decade with the team overall. Incredible to see that kind of longevity for a coach with one team.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And you think of Popovich's tenure since he took over the Spurs back in 1996. There have been over 220 head coaching changes in the NBA. That's amazing.
That's just incredible stuff, Kevin. And so many people throughout the Spurs family tree of coaches have been hired not only to be on the bench, but as general managers of teams. So the brain trust of San Antonio and the branches of that franchise, boy, there's touches of it all over the NBA.
Warriors trail by 4. Here's Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Simmons dishes to Lee. Passes to Parker. Outside, Green. Parker outside to the paint. Shot's good by Dedmon. Dedmon's got 6.
Really led his teammate there. Never once did he have to break his stride or momentum.
Livingston kicks to Pachulia. Some nice passing by Golden State here. There's the feed to Livingston from 15 feet away, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Parker kicks to Simmons. Edmond passes to Simmons. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
A moment here to see the numbers for Barnes. His last 10 games, averaging about 7 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And guys, no question, he's a guy with some talent. But honestly, even he'd like to see those numbers improve.
Shooting 2.
That one is off. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Shot, high post. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Barnes has got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Parker kicks to Green. From past the arc. And Pachulia pulls it down. Pachulia's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
Here's Livingston, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
And not many players at that position, as explosive as he is in a close game, just rose up to the challenge.
Here's Parker. No good that time. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Warriors lead by 2. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David. Now Curry. And Golden State looking at who they've got. We've got Green. McCaw is out there with Curry. Then there's Pachulia. And it's Thompson in at the 3, the small forward. Out to the right wing. Green with a screen on Green. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Pachulia outside for Curry. Here's McCaw. Hands it from downtown. McCaw has got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Warriors. Spurs trail by 5. The drive by Green. And you look at Danny Green, your prototypical 3-and-D wing player, a catch-and-shoot specialist offensively.
Well, a great fit for the Spurs system after a little bit of molding. Not a super crafty ball handler, but he's got a quick release from the outside and shoots pretty well, even with a hand in his face.
Free throw drops for Green. And you have to like what Danny Green, Brent, brings to the table defensively. Long arms. Very quick for his size. And he can defend 1 through 3.
Well, that's a pretty good tandem if you're suiting up next to Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi takes the stronger guy, and Danny Green usually goes to the quickness defensively. And Green also a strong defensive rebounder and one of the better perimeter shot blockers in the game.
Warriors leading by 3. Here's McCaw. The pass to Pachulia. They set the pick outside for Curry. Six to shoot, and the call will be against Tony Parker. That is his first foul of the game. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Curry's got the lead up to 5 now for the Warriors. And San Antonio shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Green kicks to Parker. To the inside, Dedmon. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And from the line, he's knocking it down about 71% of the time, and that's a percentage that needs to go up.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Curry kicks to Green. Dishes it to Pachulia. Thompson up top. He's covered by Leonard. Green, no luck. San Antonio trailing here. Parker with it. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. He kicks it to Leonard. It's stolen by Green. Here's Pachulia. That shot off. Some solid defense from Aldridge. Parker outside. Aldridge a screen. Here's Leonard. And Thompson sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Leonard kicks to Parker. Offensive rebound. And he hits it to tie the game up. Dedmon's got 11.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know about the championships that the Spurs have won, but it's their culture that is admired around the league. Coach Popovich said, "I've been fortunate with the guys I've had come through here. My job is pretty easy when people have that character. You don't have to convince them to get over themselves or to feel responsible to each other. It makes it easier to have a team that enjoys playing together." Evan?
All right, DA, thanks. Being modest certainly is Coach Pop. He chose the players who fit, certainly. A different look now for San Antonio. Pau Gasol is checked in for Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Ginobili in for Green. And he sinks the second.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
Parker kicks to Gasol. Back to Parker. Outside Leonard. Feeds to Gasol. For the lead. That one wide left. Warriors have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Pass to McCaw. Outside Green. Curry against Parker. Curry dishes to Pachulia. Shot clock at 6. Green the screen. Thompson for 3. Hands it from downtown. 9 points in the game so far.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Parker outside. He dishes it to Leonard. From the baseline. And Curry pulls it down.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
Got right up in his jersey. I thought they actually traded for him. Didn't allow separation. Just a terrific effort.
Spurs trail by 4. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Not exactly sure what was happening there inside the heads of the players, but very frustrated they couldn't capitalize on the opportunity.
Mills, he's checked in for Tony Parker. Andre Iguodala, he's checked in for Golden State. Takes a 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Well, they've been on a roll ever since the break. Doesn't seem to matter whether the shots are open or there's a hand in the face.
San Antonio again missing. Back to Green. Iguodala setting the pick for Thompson. Green the screen. Here's McCaw. San Antonio with the rebound. Aldridge has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. 2 points. That one goes. And that's 15 points for Leonard.
Man, when Leonard gets this kind of scoring rhythm going, very few defenders have the strength and athleticism to slow him down, unless he could guard himself.
And Green slams it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Now here's Mills. The dish to Leonard. Outside Aldridge. And Gasol now top of the key. Thompson against Leonard. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And a chance here to take a look at the shooting chart.
Right now, after looking at that chart, you pretty much can just jog down the court. He gets it in the paint. That just time and time again, he's worked his way in close and made a shot over a defender or found another way to convert. Just great stuff coming from him thus far.
Outside Curry. Pass to Thompson. Green the screen. Shoots a 3. Again. Again, the miss by Green. Spurs trail by 7. And here's Mills. Ginobili outside. Kicks it to Gasol. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. And that's now 9 points for Pau Gasol. Warriors leading by 5. Outside Curry. Pass to McCaw. Rejected by Ginobili. Leonard against Thompson. Leonard kicks to Gasol. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Matt Barnes is checked in for Golden State.
Well, the Spurs have 3 future Hall of Famers. There's no doubt about it. And even with the acquisition of LaMarcus Aldridge, there's no question who is the Spurs' best player. It is Kawhi Leonard. Quietly, he's made that leap into superstar status.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Over in the corner, Gasol. And Mills kicks to Aldridge. Here's Leonard. And there's the call on Ginobili. That's his first foul. Lee's checked in for the Spurs. Simmons comes in for Leonard. And then for Golden State, David West, he's checked in for Green. Ian Clark comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Warriors leading by 4. Clark, the pass to Livingston. Barnes kicks to Clark. Pick by West. Here's Clark. He's covered by Ginobili. No good from Clark.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
Got right up in his jersey. I thought they actually traded for him. Didn't allow separation. Just a terrific effort. To see passes to guys on the move that are on target, they don't break stride.
And he gets it to go.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Gasol kicks to Simmons. Back to Gasol. Screen by Lee. Mills with it. Guarded now by Barnes. To the paint. Here's Gasol. Here's Lee. And at last they get one to fall. Lee's got 9.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Livingston kicks it to West. Now Livingston. And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. A different look now for San Antonio. Wayne Dedmon comes in for David Lee. And it's Green in for Simmons. The Warriors also with a sub. Draymond Green, he's checked in for David West. Here's Iguodala. 5 points in the game. He feeds it to Clark. Stolen by Ginobili. For the lead. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Clark. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Clark's got his second bucket.
And that's the kind of move that will always pay off, even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession.
Mills with it. Gasol a screen. Shot clock at 5. Barnes kicks to Clark. Shoots it. A shot missing. It's the Spurs taking it the other way.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Ginobili can't get that one to fall. Green dishes to Barnes. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Dedmon, guarded by Green. Now here's Mills. Back to Ginobili. Fires from deep. Sinks the three-pointer. Ginobili's got 5 now.
Well, the defense very attentive to him in the first quarter, but he's finally gotten loose in the second and making them pay.
Green, the pass to Livingston. Takes the 13-footer. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Warriors lead by 3.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
There's the pick. Now here's Mills, guarded by Green. Gasol, a screen on Barnes. Here's Mills. Second chance effort. Gasol kicks to Mills. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
The Australian-born Patty Mills, former second-round pick. Who knew Mills would someday win an NBA championship? Well, the Spurs did. Well, if Parker is the slower point guard at this point, Patty Mills comes in and definitely changes the pace for the Spurs. Out of Australia, a shoot-first guard who can hit off the bounce and off the catch. And so that three-point shooting ability puts pressure on teams. He's also a pest defensively, likes to get up and into guys.
And he makes the first. And Brent, you talk about Mills' ability to pressure defensively. Very quick, and he gets a lot of steals.
Sometimes he can get caught gambling at times, can Patty, but on the whole, a very capable defender, a bit of a gnat out there, and a valuable player when you consider he went undrafted out of St. Mary's of Moraga.
And both free throws good for Mills.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
The drive by Green. Barnes kicks to Iguodala. Barnes sets a screen for Iguodala. And there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedmon. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. And so it's Golden State with it. It's a 1-point game. Livingston, no luck.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Dedmon kicks to Parker. Gasol's in the post. He's covered by Iguodala. 5 on the clock for the lead. Launches a 3. Mills can't hit. Golden State's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the 3rd quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Curry with it. He's picked up by Parker. The tray. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
I mean, he was great in his last game. Clearly, he has not lost that love and feel.
You can see the focus there. His desire is evident. All hugs and kisses right now.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And here is Parker. And there's the pass to Dedmon.
Yeah, easy call.
2 shots, gentlemen.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line. 2 shots. No good on that one. And he's good on the 2nd. 9 seconds left in the third quarter. It's Curry outside. Here's Pachulia. Off target with that shot. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Warriors ahead, up by 3. A chance now to hear Greg Popovich talking to his...
Stay aggressive. You need about 8 or...
Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. The defensive duo of Green and Leonard make up the perimeter. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Parker in at the point guard position. That's the San Antonio 5. They set the screen. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Aldridge. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
I think the defense was surprised that he did not knock that down. Clear defensive breakdown there, guys. Should have made him pay.
Green, the screen. Thompson outside. Right at the free throw line. San Antonio with the rebound. Dedmon's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Parker kicks to Leonard to tie it up. The Warriors pull it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Sometimes it's worth it to find a sliver. Excellent pass there.
Spurs trail by 5. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
To the right side. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Well, that's what he's capable of doing right there. Aldridge with the great length and just enough bulk to absorb that hit and earn the and-1.
McCaw, he's checked in for Barnes. And that one falls for LaMarcus Aldridge.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Picked by Pachulia. Curry dishes to Pachulia. He got right to the cup using that screen.
The pick definitely could have been better. Didn't fully commit to it, but it was still just enough to get his teammate enough room to knock down the shot.
That one misses. For San Antonio, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Nice shot by Thompson. So it's the Spurs now. Parker outside. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And there's the feed to Green. Dedmon passes to Aldridge. And it's good for 2.
Yeah, he can have this kind of output, putting on a one-man show. Aldridge scoring whenever he wants.
Now Curry. Parker with the steal. In transition, here come the Spurs. Parker leading the charge. Here's the floater. Another shot. Dedmon's shot is off.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Green. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And when you see, Greg, this team play with Draymond Green, you can see that he's the heart and soul of the club.
As impressive as Green is on the stat sheet with all the triple-doubles, his intangibles are just as valuable. Steph Curry's the MVP of the league, but Draymond Green is the MVP of this team.
Free throw good, Green. Both free throws good from Green. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Parker kicks to Aldridge. Parker outside. And there's the pass to Leonard. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
Well, at a time when threes and dunks are the toast of the league, Leonard showing that strong mid-range game can be just as valuable.
And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Leonard against Thompson. Pachulia kicks to Curry. On deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Curry's got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors. The Spurs have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Green, the screen. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Parker. Dedmon. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for Green.
Even though Parker is slowing down a bit because of his age, the Spurs are looking more and more to sort of hide him on defense, cross-match him with guys. There's no doubt, though, that experience and veteran savvy is still something they'll lean on the offensive end.
And the basket by Curry. Spurs trail by 6. Here's Parker. Down low. Here's Dedmon. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And as Parker loses a little of that blinding speed, we see a few less layups, a few more of his trademark floaters.
And even, Kevin, some extended range there from the three-point line. He's made that shot a bigger part of his arsenal. They seek him out in the corners, much like Jason Kidd did in Dallas in the later part of his career.
The first free throw is good.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
Good on both. Warriors leading by 4. Dishes it to Green. He kicks to Curry. From downtown. And there's the call on Pachulia. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. The Spurs have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. Parker with it. Feeds it to Ginobili. Puts up a 3. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Well, you can see and maybe feel right now him getting into the comfort zone out there after dropping the second 3 of the half.
Stephen Curry again. Curry's got 12 points here in the second half. Spurs trail by 3. Parker outside. To the middle. Here's Leonard. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. They get Stephen Curry.
All quarter long, he's been zeroed in and knocks down big shot after big shot here in the fourth.
And it's tied up with that one.
NBA All-Star, NBA Finals MVP, all in such a short period of time. Kawhi Leonard is for real.
Up top, Curry, covered by Parker. Now here's Ginobili. to take the lead. They get it back. Dedmon's shot is off.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Thompson passes to McCaw. Picked by Pachulia. Here's McCall. Back to Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. Curry's shot is off.
Very lazy defense there, but luckily they got bailed out by the missed shot. He won't miss many of those opportunities.
Parker against Curry. Ginobili with the 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Curry passes to McCaw. He dishes it to Green. Golden State moving the ball around. And that's good. Steph Curry for 3. Curry's got the game tied up here for the Warriors. Ginobili kicks to Aldridge. Pass to Parker. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
And Parker's just extremely clever at getting fouls off those kinds of shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And he makes both free throws.
And Parker just so skilled at marching his way to the stripe. He just has an endless amount of cunning moves that consistently frustrate the opposition.
Curry kicks to Pachulia. Parker against Curry. Pass to McCaw for the 3. Here's Pachulia. Banked in off the glass.
Well, this is familiar territory for him, scoring off the second chance opportunities.
Curry with the steal. The dish to Thompson. Kicks it to Pachulia. Here's McCall. Passes it to Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. Pachulia inside.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Green, he's checked in for the Spurs. And Pachulia drops them both. The Spurs have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the 4th. Parker kicks to Leonard. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And we all know what a tough cover Kawhi has become. The defender got caught in a bad position and is kicking himself for it now.
Kawhi Leonard at the line for 2.
The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. so he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Thompson for 3. No good. Shot missing. AT that time from Leonard. Here's Dedmon. Pachulia covering. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Yeah, you gotta like the aggressive D going for the block, but he got it just as it was on its way down.
The Warriors trail. Outside Curry. Green, the screen. Curry dishes to Green. And again, it's the Warriors missing. For San Antonio, they've gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Parker kicks to Aldridge. Down low, Green. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. Green. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Matt Barnes is checked in for the Warriors.
And one difference this have is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
The pass to McCaw. Curry, a screen on Green. McCaw, the pass to Curry. To the inside. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Two shots.
He's off on the first. Second free throw, no good. Spurs leading by 4. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
And that one's good. Parker's got 4 this quarter.
And when you give Parker room to work his magic down inside, he knows how to finish with style.
Curry against Parker. And again, no good by Golden State. San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And it's Green missing.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut now to just 3 on the bucket from Barnes. The Spurs shooting in the fourth has been tremendous, 59%. Parker outside. Here's Leonard. Excellent D there from Pachulia. Warriors trail by 3. Pass to McCaw. Thompson for the triple. Drains the three-pointer.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
He loves the pressure, feeds off it really, as we just saw there.
From 13, again, Leonard missing. Golden State's gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. They set the pick. Outside Curry. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That one on Parker. post, and that gives them the lead. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a two-point ball game.
He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments.
Outside Leonard. And it's Leonard again missing.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
Now here's Pachulia. Defense right on him. Pocket 6. McCaw, the pass to Pachulia. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Thompson for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Thompson's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Warriors. Thompson against Leonard. It's tipped. Pachulia with the steal. And here's the fast break. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Nice job again. That time to add to their lead. They're doing everything right at the moment.
They're clearly dialed in, making each possession count. Now the challenge is, let's maintain that focus and concentration.
Your Spurs. Two shots.
So the first one drops, and that turns the lead to 6.
And such an important contributor to his team's success over the years. It's amazing that Green was a second-round pick and coming out of a big school at that.
Pau Gasol's checked in for San Antonio. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
Here's Pachulia. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
As he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. Up making the second, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
Here's Aldridge. Green, the screen. Aldridge kicks to Gasol. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Pachulia with the steal. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Empty that time from Leonard.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
That's really one of his specialties, altering shots in close.
Nails the tray.
And no problem having Green take big shots in big games. He's been tested.
That's his first personal foul.
One shot.
And Green no good on that one. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
At the line for the Warriors, Sean Livingston. 2 shots.
shots.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So both teams making some changes here. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And with those makes, he's put the finishing touches on a very good win.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 6. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what do you think?
And they still got a little time to play with, so a 3 and a quick foul could make things interesting.
Definitely. Everything has to happen perfectly just to give them a chance.
Shooting 2.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. San Antonio calls timeout. They're down by 8. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
You know, I think he's just trying to send his team a message, you know, not willing to give up on this game just yet. Just trying to instill that fight in this group.
Well, you still can't control the outcome, only playing your hardest moment to moment. That's what he's getting through to them now.
And so they foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. Shoots off target. So we see the Warriors get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Andre. Good game for you and the team tonight.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, thank you. Superb. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Stephen Curry. Took the second half of this game by storm. Time and time again, he came up with huge plays for his team. And Kenny, you had some words earlier while the game was going on. What do you think?
His points in the paint were a big factor for them tonight. He consistently took it to the rack. Relentless.
At home, Ernie, on the road, Kenny, doesn't matter. This guy is impossible to handle when he gets rolling. Crowd was doing his best to fire this guy up and get him to respond, but nothing worked. He was too much for him. Great night from a great, great player.
That's going to do it for our broadcast.